Hey guys, it's Neec trucking along here, and I'm just coming to you today to give you some of the important paperwork that you're going to need to memorize and some of the paperwork that you're going to need to keep on you and keep up with. So we're going to start with after you finish your week of orientation, which is 5 days, which is Monday through Friday. This is the schedule that they give you, and it goes by each day. Monday, this is, well, you can kind of see, this is Monday, where you go do all your medical. Tuesday, you finish up your medical, and it has the different times and stuff that you need to be at different areas. Wednesday is, yeah, oh, it has a hole in it. But Wednesday is like finishing up permit testing and going to the simulator. And if you are chosen to do the sleep study, you have to do a sleep study, which is a sleep apnea test, to see if you have that. And they do give you the CPAP machines. And on Thursday, which you could see kind of right here a little bit, you got, I don't know if y'all could see that, but I think you can. But on Thursday is basically like a health insurance class, and they basically go over, the W-2s, the things they need for when you become a company or lease driver, and just paperwork of that sort, so that like they know like where to put you, where to place you, what you're doing, and you understand everything that's going on as far as like, health benefits, dental, vision, and yeah, as far as like, yeah, dental, vision, and basically like workers' comp, and stuff like that. And then on Friday is kind of like the, the finalize of everything. If you're pending, by the time you hit Friday, you'll still have like a little clear paper badge. But if you're not pending, on Fridays when they give you these badges. And with these badges, it has a little swiper. And with the swiper, you can go down to the Millennium and get on the bus. And, you can order food. This card actually works at Walmart. So you can use it as Walmart. It's like a not a data card, a debit card. And, but it also, is your ID to get in and out of places. And so they know like what your status is. So you need to keep this on you at all times. Don't, leave it somewhere. I always have mine around my neck, just for the simple fact that I don't want to forget it. And, on Friday is kind of the day when you go meet your trainer, if they haven't called you. Now, they're going to keep reiterating to you that trainers are supposed to call you, but most trainers, they don't call. They just, look at you when you go to the training pad and be like, okay, well, I want to train with you. Or, they'll go in the system and be like, okay, a name here, called three different people, and they get to pick basically who they want. So it's not the fact of, oh, I get to pick my own trainer, I get to interview my trainer. No, it's not like that at all. They pick you. And they have 2 other people that they can do instead of you. So you just have to remember that and not, get your hopes up per se, because, you might get let down because that trainer might not want to, drive with you or teach you. Or, you may not learn anything from that driver the way that they teach. And so you just have to like really, really keep that in mind. And so along with that being said, you'll still be going to the sim lab at this time, and they'll still be helping people test out on the simulator. And with the simulator, they have, it's like different levels. The first level is like 1 through 10. The second level is downshifting. And the third level is skip shifting. And when you skip shift, I don't believe I told you guys this, but they'll give you like, well, they're not supposed to, but they'll give you a paper like this, and it'll tell you how you have to skip shift. And this is what I had trouble with. So this is the paper. So you have to go from 10th gear and skip it to 8th gear, and then 8th gear to 6th, and then you have to upshift and go from 9th to 7th, and then you're going to put your splitter up, and you're going to go from 7 to 5. And that's what I really had some problems with. It was real difficult for me to do that because I've never driven a stick before, or knew how to work a clutch on a truck or a car. So it was really difficult for me to, kind of get the hang of that. But once I got the hang of it, it became like second nature to me. Now, granted, I'm still kind of scared to go out on the road because me personally, I just want to feel like I'm comfortable with it, Like how you wake up in the morning, you wake up, use the bathroom, wash your face, brush your teeth. It's second nature. Like, it's not second nature yet to me, but I'm getting more comfortable with it. So with that being said, after that, they're going to give you, it's called a pre-trip study guide. And this is very important because they've basically fine-tuned the study guide to help you pass the driving portion of the test. And when you're with the examiner. So this is what it looks like. This is the engine compartment. And just like an overview of the engine compartment, like when you first, basically when you first start the test, you're going to be like, for leaks, you're going to check for our leaks underneath the truck. You're going to check your belt-driven alternator. You're going to be like, my belt-driven alternator is properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, bent, or broken. All wires are connected. The belts are not cracked or frayed. And the free play is between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch. So, and then you're just going to keep going down the list, and you're going to point it out on the truck as you go along. The other compartments that you're going to have to go through is the driver's door fuel area. And you're going to have to do the trailer. You're going to have to do the coupling area. And one of the last sections that you're going to have to do is it's called the in-cab inspection. And with the in-cab inspection, it has another part added on to it. And that is the air brake. So if you guys want me to go into detail, I could go into detail about those. But it's pretty much the same thing. It's basically like knowing what you're doing, how to use it, what it's used for. And basically saying, once you point at it or you let the examiner know what it's used for, you're going to be like, seatbelt is properly mounted and secured. It's not ripped or frayed, and you're going to be like, it adjusts when you bring it over and you click it in. You're going to be like, it adjusts and latches properly. It's like certain little points that you have to remember, because after you accumulate a certain amount of points, it's basically going to be a pass. If you don't accumulate a certain amount of points, it's going to be a fail. Or if you forget to say something or you say it wrong, they're going to dock you a point. So it could hurt you if you don't remember, what to say. And the way Prime sets up this packet is that this is how they run their tests. And this is basically like the whole cheat sheet. So it's best if you memorize this packet as soon as you get it, so it becomes second nature to you and you don't really have to worry about that. And so along with that being said, after they give you the pre-trip packet, they're going to tell you about, the Qualcomm. And the Qualcomm is basically like, I guess you could say, how you receive and, talk to people on the Qualcomm. I don't really know too much about it because I'm still learning. But they're going to give you a log department packet, which is going to look like this. And it's basically like a PowerPoint, a printed out PowerPoint, basically. And what it's going to go over is how to log into the Qualcomm, your duty statuses, the DOT required on duty time. Is going to go over the basics of the clocks, and the paper logs, orientation logs, and how to print your own e-logs. So one of the logs that they give you is called a paper log, and at Prime it looks like this. And I don't know what other companies have because I'm at Prime, but with this you have to have at least 7 days of paper logs before they transfer you onto e-logs. And e-logs is the Qualcomm.
You need to go straighten that shit up.
So 4 of the statuses that you're going to need to know and kind of memorize is: 1 is off duty, sleeper berth, on duty, and drive. So this is what it looks like. As you can see my little notation. So I'll let y'all read that real quick so y'all know what it is. I hope I put it up there. I don't know if y'all can see that, if you can read it that way. But so after that, they give you this paper. It's called Prime Training Program Questions and Answers. And this is basically any questions that you have, which is probably is going to be either on this paper or you could ask one of the instructors. And then this is the back. And it has pretty much, these are like legit questions that I had that they basically put it all on the paper for you to understand. And then this paper right here. This paper is called the Training Hour Timesheet. So anytime that you're driving with your trainer, you have to log it, no matter what it is. And when you come back from your training, they're going to take this down at the headquarters and put it into their paperwork system so they can log it into, you know, that you were driving while you were holding a permit and you're not lying about it or anything like that. And you were basically being like supervised while you were doing it and they were training you. And so if you don't get a trainer by Thursday or Friday, there's this thing, it's called priority student. And a priority student means that you're going to stay on campus and you're going to do your pre-trip and you're going to do your, you're going to go onto the training pad and they're going to teach you on the campus instead of on the road. And the difference with that is most of the students that stay as a priority student and stay on campus, they know, what is it, trifecta? Yeah, they trifecta, which means they pass with flying colors because they're basically doing the pre-trip and they're basically driving the truck on the training pad every single day while they're here. The only thing that they're not really getting to do is basically the on the road experience with the instructor until they get to the TNT phase. And so with that being said, this is the schedule that they give you. And the schedule starts on Saturday at 8 a.m. and it goes all the way till Friday at 8 a.m., which is 8 a.m. is when you have to wake up. But this is the schedule. And it's a week schedule. So on the weekend, you have to keep going to the sim lab. And the sim lab is basically the simulator. And during the week, you go to Prime East. And I haven't been to Prime East yet. I will be going there tomorrow. So I'll keep you guys posted on, you know, what that's like, you know, what you do there. But I'm pretty sure it's a training pad, right? Yeah. It's the training pad. So I'll keep you guys posted on what that's like. And till then, you should just be studying your pre-trip inspection and kind of knowing it inside and out because that's going to be the biggest thing for you passing your permit test. All right, well, I'll keep you guys posted. See you later.